What's going on, everyone? I'm going to give you guys some amazing tips to help you play this game better and progress faster and just make everything better. First thing is this disc right at the bottom right here called time change. You're going to be getting quests that's going to ask you to wait. So, and just in general, if you want to make it daytime all the time or night or whatever, go down here to time change and you can change the time to whatever you want. You can also put it to tomorrow, 2 days later. Definitely if a quest asks that. It's just a very nice feature, so you don't have to sit around waiting like for the time to reset itself or just to get to that moment. So I think it's just important to know that so you can speed up and do things faster if you don't want to wait. Another one after this is custom markers. So, for example, if you guys are going around the map, and like I did earlier, I found a whole bunch of plants here. So when the dailies reset, all that stuff resets. So basically, you'll be able to put that custom marker there and you could track it. This will let me know that the plants are in that zone. And you can just put this anywhere around the map that you're traveling. Same thing for like, mining maps. You can make yourself like a mining route. You can go around every day and get as much resources as possible. And you can have up to 100. As you see, I just put down 2. And I'm gonna actually start doing that today. Going forth, but it's very useful. It's kind of like a mechanic from Breath of the Wild or Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and they have some really good ones in there for that. But yeah, so you could track it, which is nice, and go right to it, or you could delete it if you feel like you already know the route by heart. But it's very good to do that, definitely for like collectibles and stuff too. So I highly recommend doing custom markers while you can to save yourself time, big time. Another thing that's good is understanding that while you're out on the field, you could specifically choose an area that you're progressing by hitting that right at the bottom where it says, right here, exploration progress. You basically click on that and it tells you what you're missing in the area to 100% or how much you have up there. It's a very good UI mechanic to use, and I highly recommend it if you want to 100% the game. Definitely feel free to play because you're trying to get as much resources as possible and just get all those pulls and everything, or just stack up with future pulls if you're not interested in the current banner, or just for other materials and shops, which we're about to get to. So those are definitely some useful ones. And then also checking out shops. Like, for example, I'm sitting right here at this shop, and I'll tell you the important ones you need to check out. This is the pharmaceutical shop right here on the map. So you talk to her, and she sells, like if you don't have the match right now, the basic heal. You'll get a lot of money in this game. And also a revive. So right here at the beginning of the game, if you're struggling, you're still learning how to play, you have a basic heal and a basic revive if you don't have materials yet to craft them. And I highly recommend gathering everything in this game. You need it. Another great thing is that they have the materials in here for crafting if you want to kind of be lazy, but just gather everything. You're going to be exploring the environment anyways. And at the bottom, you see that there's a reset countdown to let you know when that will reset. So that shop is important for that, just to let you guys know that. Another important shop that I highly recommend is checking out the souvenir store. We're going to go to that real quick. You just use the fast travel to get there real quick. And basically what you want to do is just kind of go down right here. This will get you right to it. You can just run around over to her. Music's nice too. The reason why it's important is because when you're exploring the game, you're going to be getting a lot of materials. And one of them is this material up right here called Wood Textured Shard. If you go down, it gives you a source and tells you just by exploration. As you can see, I used it already. I got all the recipes here for cooking, what you want, and I grabbed the lustrous tide here. You can get resonance, EXP materials, weapons, echoes, premium tuners, and materials you need to upgrade your character's skill trees. It's all right here, and you can get currency and money. It's just important to know that, just to help you guys progress faster. That's something you absolutely have to know. And then the other one is over here. So as you're exploring the world, you literally look at the top left of the screen where it says Huanlang Pioneer Association Reward. click on that, that's literally for exploring. So we're going to go right to that. And the reason why you want this is because it's literally for exploring the world, as I was just telling you about. And I haven't been here since last night. So you go to the progress and you claim your rewards. And you keep on filling up this meter. You're going to be getting these currencies right here. As you see, I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it. I filled it up. There it is right there. Pioneer level 2. And look at that. I'm getting the rewards right there. And then as you keep exploring, you're going to keep on filling that up and getting the rewards out of there. Very important stuff. You know, because why would you not want that, right? It's all the goodies, man. Next one is the Relic Merchant. There's going to be these little cubes you collect in the world. You'll see them like Sunlight Square block cubes. This is going to be the NPC you take them to get more rewards and more goodies. So just follow this route I'm showing you. He's right over here from that other one. And you have to get to the city, obviously, to get all of this for new players. So you talk to him, and I turn it in every day. So I want to deliver Sonance Caskets. This is where they're at. I deliver them. I need one more, and I'll get that reward. As you see, I'm already level 5. So if you go back, you can see I got these rewards right here. And yeah, you're getting that astrite that you need in there. He can even give you a wave band that you get for sequences for your rover. Incredibly important. So right there, you see, those are things to help you get stuff way faster. After that, what I recommend is going into the guidebook and reading everything in here. This is where all your dailies are at. This is where you also get other rewards. And this is where the challenges are at. So as you progress in the game, if you don't have this yet, you will unlock these. And all of these use this currency right up here, Wave Blade. So I recommend checking out what you need for what weapon or skills that you're using. Simulation challenge as well. This is kind of like the basic thing you do. Boss challenges, they're all right in here. Acid field cleanup, the weekly challenges, you check those out. Tower Adversity, you'll be unlocking that later on. And then right here, I recommend doing all skill trainings, guys. Like, I haven't gotten to all yet, but obviously start off and do this so you can know about dodge and outro skill. You get rewards for it. You see I did Mortepes, Rovers, Calcharos, Barinas. And you get the materials they need for their upgrades. So it's important to do that. And then going down here, another important thing is if you haven't found some of the echoes you want. If you hit detect, it'll say detected target not found. If you have found a target though, and you hit that, it'll tell you where they're at on the map. So you just have to get in a range first to find it. But that's what I recommend doing. Run around the map and basically get all the fast travel Resonance Nexuses so you can open the map. I just need one over here and one down there, which I'm going to be getting later. And so you can just fast travel around and get what you need depending on which character you're playing. So that's another really important tip to use for the guidebook so you can know what to do there. So make sure you do all the skill tutorials. So this teaches you how to play the character too, and it's just very important. Data bank is another thing that's very good because the more you level up, the more stamina you get. But another important feature that people probably don't cover is the data bank info. Guys, this resets weekly. So if you go down to enhanced drop rate, it tells you the target classes for this week. Overlord, Calamity. And it says chances are out of 15 because I haven't done it yet. But it gives you an enhanced drop rate of 40% on Overlord, Calamity type of echoes. You also have a base drop rate, and then you have a highest drop priority right here. You can see that. So make sure to look into that. And then you can go down and see what you have. Over to the right is obviously the rarity progress. You can get that up by the same echo to level it up faster. I haven't done this a whole lot, but I'm not worried about it. Once it's maxed out, it's maxed out. I'm trying to clear everything else. And you can go down here and see where that's at. Data bank is also important too, or data merge, I mean, because you could just literally take trash ones. Like if you wanted to farm the same one 70 times, you could literally go in there and select it and then have a chance to roll to get something good. And then it tells you the possible results down here. So that's why you want to use that to save yourself time. And you can end up getting something you never had before. So that's just basically to cover that and why that's really, really good. Going over here, co-op mode, you will unlock this when you get your residence unity level up, or whatever it's called, to 22, union. You can click over here and make it public so that people can join you. You can close it, you can make it to friends only, or join upon arrival. You can also customly search people by their UID, and you could put to where you have it unjoinable or friends, and just apply to people. So that's cool that you could do that public to join up, and you could just join on you faster if you are huge on playing with other people in this game and you want to echo farm. I'd recommend doing that if that's what you want to do. So those are some very important tips right there. Another very important one is item source in your backpack. So if you've unlocked the area or gathered, it can tell you where it's at and where you can find it. For example, source right here. This is going to tell you it's through synthesis. So if you click on that, it'll tell you where synthesis is at on the map when you go there to synthesize it. And that's the only way to practically get it in that spectrum. So if I go down to some mats here, you guys are wondering, man, you know, I want to get this mat and I don't know where it's at. That's what this tells me. It's at the Shifang Pharmacy. As I showed you earlier at the beginning of the video, you can find them in the Sea of Flames, and it just says Overworld Collection. And you can do this for a lot of things, and it'll take you right to it if it's in a shop, which means that you cannot farm it. You have to like buy it directly or synthesize it. Those are that's very important to understand, so you can get your materials faster. Definitely for stuff that's like very rare, and you're like, man, there's not a whole lot of these in the game. Like this right here, and if you don't see anything else, basically what you do is read the description. Found in the Tiger Maw's mine. And you look on the map for Tiger Maw's mine. And that'll help you get that faster. Like obviously I was over there earlier. So to find that, you're basically looking for stuff like that. See, there goes Tiger Maw's mine earlier. So those are where the resources will be. That's how you get that. So that you guys can farm faster and get the materials that you need in the game. So that'll help you guys out on that big time. And that's pretty much the important tips that you want. Another really good one, just to give you guys this, is this right here. LootMapper, when you unlock this later on. Guys, this literally tells you where treasure chests are at in the area that you're standing in. I mean, it's incredibly important. So as you see, I turned it on earlier. I gathered all the ones that were here. I just turned this on. And I realized I'm missing one right there. So if I go to another area and put it there, it'll reveal any chests that are there. Turn this on if you want to get all the chests. And trust me, you want all the chests. Because you're just trying to get all the astrites and all the good materials there. So that's basically it on some tips. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Like and subscribe if you like this type of content, guys. I'll be doing tons more videos on this game. I'm doing character guides, all sorts. I'll be streaming on Twitch. And eventually I'll do it on YouTube right now, but apparently there's some crashing issues, so I'm kind of, you know, waiting a bit. But yeah, like I said, guys, make sure to run around and gather everything. Another quick tip for you guys, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go over this. It's going right here to item exchange. At the top right, you see those 3 materials. They're right here. I recommend doing this so that you could use up those materials as you get them. They're very important. And there's not really a limit to them except on this shop right here. As you see, 13 out of 80. I got a lot of those. And then over here, you can just keep doing that as much as you want. So that's pretty much it. All right, guys. Glad to help. Good luck out there. Hopefully you get some shinies. Peace.